Can we talk about supermarkets? I've got to share this. I literally have to get this off my chest. So I've just come back from Aldi. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to go to supermarkets, but it is Sunday. No one's done any shopping. So unless you want to eat dog hair off the floor, there is nothing to eat in this house. So we had to go to the supermarket. But I am still off them and I will be trying to shop at markets and local shops where I can. But on a Sunday, that's tricky. So I go to Aldi with the rest of the postcode, and this is where the irritation starts. So for a start, why are we still paying £1 for a trolley? What is that actually serving? Is that, I mean, seriously, are you not going to throw your trolley in a canal because you paid £1 for it? Are you? Heck. So could we just stop that? Because all it does is irritate customers that don't have £1. And then people turn around and give you these little hacks and they go, oh, if you take the lid off a Spam tin, then you can use that as a trolley woodly thing. Well, I could use £1 as well, couldn't I? So what do? Do I go in and buy the Spam and then come out and take the lid off? What do I do with the Spam? What do I do with that whilst I've taken the little thing off? And then I can't open it, can I? Because I've either taken the lid off and I'm walking around with an open thing of Spam, or I take the thingy off and then how am I going to open the tin? I'll have to go home with my tin opener and hope that it does it. But you know that it doesn't do it. That's why it's got a pulley. So anyway, that's a stupid hack. Forget that. Oh, brilliant. Well done. That's what Spam's good for. No, Spam is good for either eating if you like it or just not. So the first irritation is the trolley. The second irritation, well, the biggest irritation, which is why we're having this conversation. In Aldi and lots of supermarkets now, they have the cupboards, don't they? So all the cold stuff is in the cupboard and there's 2 doors to each bit. And in Aldi, you start with the fruit and then the veg, and then you move on to the specials meat, then you move on to chicken, then pork, then beef. I think it goes in that direction. So I've got a very niche shopping list. I need mangoes for her, kiwis for him, flat peaches for me, some kind of protein for tonight, and some kind of protein for tomorrow night. Now, I've seen they do the 4 packs of Bavarian steak or whatever it is for £7.49. That is a good deal. So I want one of those. So I've got to go down my meat, or go down to the meat bit through the vegetable bit, which is insane because everyone in their right mind is there. And we're all having conversations by it instead of putting it in our trolley. So doors are opened and people look at it like this. And they have a little look in their trolley as though that's got the answer. And then they have a little look in the cupboard as though that's got the answer. No, probably not. And they close the door and they move on. So you've been standing there for a minute going, I literally just want my flat peaches. Could I get my flat bit? No, okay, no, that's fine. Off we go. So if you can't overtake, which you normally can't overtake on a Sunday because everybody, as I've said, from the postcode is in the supermarket, so it's really hard to get your trolley out. But if you can't overtake, you're stuck behind that browser for your whole trip round Aldi. So today we stopped at all of the bits I wanted to with the fruit and veg, and then we got to the specials meat. Now I could see 2 packs of these steak things at £7.49. I thought, you know what? I'm going to get them because I can freeze one and I've got one for this week, and that's 2 meals and they're probably not going to come on offer again. And that's like a good deal. So I can see it, but the woman in front of me, she's looking at the chicken kofta things and she's got one in one hand and then she gets out the pork kofta things. Now they're not the same, are they? One's chicken and one's pork. And I kid you not, it's like she's on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Should She Phone a Friend? Chicken or pork, pork or chicken or pork. And her trolley is in the middle of both of the doors. So she's here, the trolley's there. I can't get round, I can't get around. I go, that very English thing, hi. And so I'm in the wrong. Hi, sorry, excuse me. And she's going, chicken or pork. And I'm standing right next to her. Oh, sorry. She finally notices me and goes, sorry, just a minute. No, not just a minute. I've done 6 minutes following me down the vegetables. I don't have just a minute for you to decide if you want chicken or pork. I'm that far off going, do you know what, the chicken's nicer. Put that in your trolley. Off you go. Good girl. Well done. Thanks. And I get my bits out. But I didn't because I'm British. And I went, don't worry. So she moves on. I get the 2 steak things, which then I'm feeling guilty about because I'm sure the person behind me wanted them as well. But I was like, sorry, I was there first and it's taken me 6 minutes to get here. And I get down to milk. And at milk, there is a family of 6 having a conversation over whether they want a 2-pint red one or a 4-pinter blue one. Now the 2-pinter red one is here and the 4-pinter blue one is down there. I do want a 2-pinter red one and I do want a 4-pinter blue one. But what I want to do is be able to go, right, I'll have that, thank you, and I'll have that, thank you, because I'm a mother shopper. A mother shopper knows what they want when they go in. They have a routine, they get it, they put it, they go. Oh no, they're having a conversation. Can you remember what the sell-by date is of the one that's in the fridge? Oh, I can't, no, but we haven't used much of it. Well, you see, there's no point getting it again if we've got another 3 days on it, is it? We may as well wait. Yeah, do you know what the sell-by date? Get the milk or don't get the milk. But now, and the thing is, they've got the doors open, so all the cold is coming out. So your sell-by date could be 10 days away, but it doesn't matter because it's all had a nice, hot, warm air bath, whilst all the cold has come out as they're going, I don't know what sell-by is. So I literally, by this point, I lean over and I go, excuse me, and I take that. And then I turn around, and who do you think I meet? The woman with the lamb koftas. She's bought both. So that whole time I've been stood there, she's got both. She's got the lamb and the pork koftas. No, the chicken and the pork koftas. So I'm like, oh man, if you're going to get in front of me at the milk, I simply don't know what I'm going to do. Now I need to turn left at this point and go down the snacks aisle and to the other bit of vegetables. I tried to go really fast down the snacks aisle because it's got the chocolate on the left-hand side and I don't want the chocolate on the left-hand side. They do these little green, like praline chocolate things. They're absolutely amazing, but they're proper expensive and I just don't need it. My thighs don't need it. My hips don't need it. So I want to go fast down there, but I can see that I'm not going to go fast down there. So mentally, I'm thinking, right, go, get your blue milk, go straight ahead and do a left down the next one, which is like the middle aisle where you can get a kitchen sink and a flamingo. Go down there and then turn left and do an immediate right to get down to the vegetable bit and get rid of kofta woman. So I go forwards and as I do, they've decided that the milk was in date, so they didn't need it. So they've gone to the beer. And the beer is where I need to turn left. And now we're having a conversation about whether Aldi do non-alcoholic beer or not. I couldn't give two hoots about whether they do. What I need to do is get past. So I do get past, I go down and I go round to the end. And as I'm about to turn right, and all I want is some potatoes for jacket potatoes. It's all I want. It's not much. I literally want 4 potatoes. As I go to turn, there is a little boy pretending to be a basket. And by pretending to be a basket, what he's doing is he's curled up on the floor with 2 baskets either side of him. And I'm like, what are you doing? How am I going to get around that? I mean, it's like a chicane. How? Well, you can't, can you? Because it's a kid. You can't turn around and say, could you please stop doing this? This is not the playroom. This is Aldi. Reverse, go round, go down the drinks and the cat food aisle, come back round, go back up, get the potatoes, go back down, go and get the bread, go and get the bagels, go to aisle number 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just about to close. Are you kidding me? No, you can go to number 2 though, and number 2 goes, oh, no, I've closed, I've closed. He's closed. So if he's closed, and in the end, she takes pity on me. And so I unload all of my shopping. And as I'm unloading all of my shopping, the people behind me have noticed that they've come from number 2 onto number 1 because they know that number 2 is going to close. So they've put their trolley literally right up against mine, which was already at the end. So I've got nowhere to move. So I can't move my trolley to get my stuff on the conveyor belt because they've rammed me in. I'm literally wedged between that person there with their trolley and them with their trolley. But they don't need to be because they can't put any of the stuff on the conveyor belt. And then you know what it's like in Aldi? It's stock, and then the conveyor belt whooshes forwards and you've got this massive space and then they start to move really quickly and you can't get your stuff out your trolley quickly enough. So I just lump it all on, and I like to be orderly when I'm putting it on the trolley, on the conveyor belt, because I like to put it on how I'm going to get it off and pack it. So I want my meat packs that are square to go first in the bag because they make a nice base. You know, it's not difficult, but I can't because I'm being pushed. And then they're waiting and they get the thing that goes across the end, next customer please, whips it, puts it down as though I've been taking forever and gives me that look of, you're as bad as the woman with the koftas. And I'm like, I'm literally just trying to unpack. So we unpack. We didn't have any bags in the car. So the lady, I got 2 bags and the lady says to me, are you sure you need 2? And I said, yeah, I do. It probably would actually all fit in one, but it's then heavy, isn't it, at the other end? And she goes, oh yeah, I know what you mean. And they break at the other end, don't you? And I said, yeah, I'm treating myself to 2 bags. So it comes to something when you're treating yourself to 2 bags for life. That's the extent of what we can actually afford these days, 2 extra bags for life. I mean, it's not like I'm going to Harrods going, should it be Christian Dior or Chanel? No. Should it be the red Aldi or the blue Aldi? In the end, by the way, I went for 2 red ones. So I put it all in and she goes, card or cash? And we do that. Do you want your receipt? No, thank you. As I go, who do you think has got their trolley facing the wrong way across the aisle to pack it? Yep, it's the kofta woman. So I then have to reverse, come back round and go round her. And I get out and I think, do you know what? This can't be part of my life. This cannot be part of my narrative. I cannot have this every time I go to Aldi. I am absolutely exhausted. I load up the stuff in the car, I go and put the trolley away, and of course when I get to the thing, there's not one of those things that you can put your back, so you can't get your pound coin back anyway. So I'm literally just about to explode, apart from this lovely lady comes up to me and goes, oh, shall I give you my pound and I'll have your trolley? And I'm like, yeah, have it, take it, literally do what you like. I couldn't care. I go to leave, and who is parked next to me? The kofta woman. I mean, I feel like practically she'll be around for Christmas. It's almost like we're best mates. We've done an entire lap of Aldi together, and she's every single way I go. If the doorbell rings in a minute, it will be the kofta woman. Anyway, I needed to share that with you for no reason other than I wanted to get it out of my box and put it onto yours. Enjoy.